Welcome everybody to another weekly roundup on Juno Communications here, what's happening on the Juno network. If I just share my screen here, we can go through what's been happening these past couple of weeks. V13 upgrade happened on Juno. Now, big improvement here. We have a few modules now available on Juno, which makes life easier for developers. One being the fee share module and token factory. You can get more of the insight with a Medium article here, which we'll share in the description below. The fee share Prop 51, which passed in November, has been implemented and tested extensively over the last few months. It allows Juno developers and opt-in earn 50% of the gas fees on their contracts. So anyone who builds on Juno now has the ability to start earning from the gas fees from the contract they create, which is really incentivize developers now to build on Juno. It's an awesome feature. It's been tested and it's been working well on Uni. Now it's live on mainnet. More than the article here on this. Also, Token Factory was being released as a new update, included a module that enables developers to interact with native tokens directly, enhancing the user experience in several ways. Airdropping the token to holders, displaying all tokens for an account with single requests for front ends, reducing the overall contract logic. Command line users can now send tokens via the standard Juno transaction bank send command. For developers and DAOs, we have migration and middleware contracts. You can find these at Cosmos contracts / Token Factory contracts repository. A few other features available now on V13, but do check the Medium article on the description below. Reese has got some pretty cool insight into what is going to be happening on Juno. A bit of a revamp, new lead developer taking the reins a little bit. Do check out the Juno Communications Twitter page where we cut a nice snippet from Reese's interview the other day there. I'd like to also mention that Game of NFTs is running at the moment. You might, if you enter now, you might be a bit late to win some prizes, but do check it out because it involves all the cool stuff, NFTs, and Juno's one of the sponsors for this. So if you want to learn how ICS 721's working, maybe have a little play around with it, send some NFTs cross-chain. It's a bullish case for Cosmos ecosystem for sure. But yeah, there's loads of information there and instructions, some tasks. You might not win anything, but if you want to just create or build up your knowledge on ICS 721, how it all works, I'm going to be trying it out for sure, just to learn the process for it. Okay, let's get into some governance recaps on chain and the Commonwealth as we normally do. Proposals again. We have a few recent proposals just gone up there. So yeah, we had the V13 upgrade, obviously that's passed and been implemented. Increase maximum per block gas to 100 million. Now what that means technically is, back in the day, Juno Prop 6, the team lowered per block gas to 10 million from 100 million to stop potential attacks against the network. So people can just put in a scammy contract and really halt the chain. But we've tested on our testnet Unit 6 and confirmed that these attacks are no longer possible after the V13 upgrade. With this, the chain is now back safe to increase the block time back to 100 million gas per block. Next on proposals, we have using skip Tendermint by default. Now, if you're a validator on Juno, you'll be aware of that if you're running skip at the moment, you either clone the repo from skip itself and run the Juno binary that way. With this upgrade being implemented, it becomes part of the one Juno binary. Then it's implemented in the code already, so there's no need to be switching from Mev Tendermint to Juno Tendermint. It's just through the one repo now. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Just quickly on Commonwealth now, you can see there's chat about the constitutional convention, and there's also another one about the Juno Constitution. I need to look more into this. Like, I'm not sure if it's two the same thing that Netadao are trying to do here. But we'll look more into that. But if you want to go and have a read there, very interesting stuff here. One I wanted to highlight is just give Rack FM a little shout out, because they're doing loads of Twitter spaces and they're looking for a kind of multi-chain funding. So shout out to Rack FM. Give us a read if it's something you're interested in. Then support it. It will be going on chain, I believe, soon. Okay, last section for the day. We'll just go through some of the Juno project updates. Okay, Windal on Thursday released liquid staking derivatives. Something different that Windal are doing that I've not seen before is the liquid staking derivative gauges. Now, Wind stakers will vote on gauges that direct the deposited assets into validators based on the total gauge weight taken in a snapshot. That it's one thing that's very interesting, as we know on previous LSD projects on Juno, that there was always chat about what validators were going to get, the delegations, etc. But yeah, this seems a pretty cool way of doing things. But yeah, so when the snapshot ends, the new gauge weights will be captured and previously staked assets in the validators will be redelegated to that final distribution matches the results of the snapshot. More on the description below on this. I'll post the Medium article link on there. Just a couple of announcements as well that we called out is calling all Voyagers. We're excited to announce that our well done code now allows you to deploy and interact with smart contracts on the Juno network using Remix IDE. Now, if you're a developer and this is an awesome way to just get an environment running and get using smart contracts and Rust, there is more in their documentation here. You can compile contracts, you can store code. Yeah, it's interesting stuff if you're into like development on Juno. If you remember the Ethereum days, Remix was a solid place to go and practice on Solidity contracts and interacting with the blockchain and seeing how your contract worked and stuff. So nice to see it happening on Juno and happening with Rust as well. Okay, next up we have Complay making waves. They're doing some good things. They had a proposal funded from the community. Just wanted to update the community on they are busy. They're getting there with their project as well. So yeah, if you check out Juno Communications Twitter page, as normal, we do our snippets. We give the community an update on what's been happening. So there is an interview going to be released on Tuesday and more in depth about the project that myself and Findler from Complay team did. Again, more snippets if you want to hear just a short version of like the idea behind Complay, what it is, and yeah, check it out on here. That's all I've got for this week, chaps. Lucas hopefully will be back shortly anyway, but yeah, we can always cover each other. Thank you for watching, and yeah, and just a shout out to the community for supporting Juno Communications. We notice our Twitter's getting bigger. It's over 800 followers now, so yeah, we really appreciate it. We hope we're doing a good job for you as a sub DAO for Juno. But we'll keep steaming on ahead. Take care and thank you for watching.